Simply put, when you are broken, being with someone who is whole does not fix you. It's me, it's Dee, and I am back with another video, so let's get into it. I know, I'm in the car again. I love these car chronicles, you guys. I will seize every moment in between trips and errands and business to chat with you, because that's how much I love you guys. Right now, I'm waiting for my daughter, and I'm going to wait for her, but I'm going to chat with you while I do. Is that okay? Thank you. I'm going to talk about healing. So yes, this is another love healing session, and if you are watching this on YouTube, you can check out the playlist. I'm gonna keep this thing going. I am real big on healing, you guys, and I specialize in helping people heal who have dealt with past traumas, because I know all about it. And I'm just gonna give you a short story time. It goes into, you know, healing again and why it is so important that you deal with yourself. I remember one time I was just overwhelmed. I had a lot going on and I was in the process of healing, but I stopped doing the things that I needed to heal. You know, I was just kind of into my head, and I'm the type of person, I like to do stuff by myself. I feel like in the past, when I've allowed people to help me, you know, it's a gamble. Sometimes it turns out okay, and sometimes it doesn't. And so that's even with my heart and my mind. I'm very guarded. By doing things on my own, I can guarantee that it's going to work out just fine. So I felt that way about my heart. And I wasn't letting anyone in, not even my significant other. And he was so exhausted. He was so tired and overwhelmed, because when you have a lot that you're trying to heal from, you come with emotional baggage. And I did. I would have relapses and be depressed a lot of different times and going through different things. And he didn't know how to deal with it, but he was trying his best. So this was a time when I was just going through some stuff and I wasn't allowing him in. And I remember we were talking. He was doing a shift where he was working overnight. And I was going through some stuff, and he didn't respond the way that I thought he should respond. I just felt like he was very nonchalant about it and just didn't care. For whatever reason, that triggered me. I was so upset. I came to his job. He didn't know I was on my way. I was like, you know what? He's acting like he doesn't care. He's very nonchalant about everything, and I'm going to end it with him. Oh, I'm so serious. See, this is what not being fully healed will do to you. You know, you jump the gun, you want to end things, you don't want to work it out. Just a whole bunch of stuff was going on. And I was just like, I don't need this. I need someone who can tend to my emotions and understand me. And now I'm forgetting about all the time he has put in. This man mentally had to have been exhausted. And then he worked 2 jobs. So he worked the first shift, he's working overnight. Maybe I just read him wrong, but in my head I'm like, oh, you don't care. So I'm like, it is over. Oh my God, when I get to that job. And I drove to his job. Fortunately, he pretty much worked alone. Like, there was a cleaning crew, but they were on the other side of the building. And I was at his job, and baby, I turned up. Now, I'm not saying I broke windows or anything, but I was just like, it is over. I am through with you. And he was just like, what? He didn't know what was going on. He just really had no clue. I just wanted to end it. I was like, you know what? I'm not your problem anymore. You don't have to care for me. And he was like, where is this coming from? And he was so just frustrated that he ended up breaking a piece of office equipment. Fortunately, he didn't get in trouble or get fired. I forgot what he told them happened, but he was so frustrated. And, you know, he was able to just like calm himself down and then calm me down. I am telling you, mental illness and emotional instability is real. Deal with your issues. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be going up to people's job, but you can push people away, because dealing with a person who has mental illnesses and has a bunch of emotional trauma and baggage is very exhausting. I forgot all the stuff this man had done for me, and just assumed he doesn't care. And he was like, no. He was like, babe, when you're like that, I'm not sure what to say to you, and I don't want you to be triggered or to upset you further. So I try to listen to you. He was like, no, I do care. I care. And he was just so passionate. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to continue healing, because not only am I miserable, I am making this man miserable. And I'm telling you this story because I want you to understand. And it is something that we rarely think about. We don't think about those people that we're putting this, on. We're putting them through so much. I'm not talking about the people who don't care about you anyway, and they could care less. And I'm like, whatever, everybody got issues. I'm talking about the people that are sticking in there with you, holding your hand, patting you on the back. They're like, I got you. We're going to get through this. They get drained. They get exhausted. They do. And they want to be there for you, but they just be so tired. And we're causing them to break. It's easy to think, well, he or she has no issues. I'm the broken one. But being with someone who is whole doesn't make you unbroken. You still have to deal with those issues. You have to keep going. And you know what? Even when you feel like you're fully recovered, you have to just make sure that you're tending to your heart, because you may move on, but those things, those memories, they never go away. And it's easy to be triggered or relapse if you're not guarding yourself and feeding yourself with positivity and making sure that that mental wellness and that emotional care is very present in your life. And I just wanted to share that story with you, because I want you to win. I don't want you to miss out on a good relationship or a good friendship. I want you to heal. You deserve it. So make it happen.